guys? Red Panda Mining here. Hope you're all doing well, having a really great day. I wanted to talk about Kaspa and also mainly the Kaspa ASIC miners that are quite prevalent these days. There has been a lot of noise regarding these. I get numerous messages all the time, people asking, Red Panda, where to buy these? Should I buy these? Is it a good time to buy these? Are they profitable right now? Well, I'm going to go through that in this, like a bunch of stuff in this video. I'm going to talk about overclocking, going to talk about some unknown stuff going on Miningpoolstats regarding the hash rate here. And there's like an unknown 68.2% unknown blocks here, but I'm going to explain why that is, what I think it is. And, profitability, we're going to talk about Iceriver. They've been lowering the prices of these ASIC miners. I'm going to talk about where to buy them, of course, Kaspa hash rate. I want to show you guys my KS1 yield, okay, that over the past month, which has been obviously going down due to the network hash rate rising. I'll talk about my KS0, the overclock that I have to 160 gigahash roughly. Talk about the Kaspa price. Looks like it's been going down as of recording this video, and just a bunch of other stuff. Okay, guys. So before I begin, thank you to today's sponsors, Coastal Crypto Mining. If you guys are looking for ASIC miners, they have a lot of different ASICs here, as well as the Kaspa ASIC miners. You got a KS3M. For $11,699. We got cryptominerbros.com as well. If you're looking for Bitcoin ASICs, they got the 120 terahash Bitmain Antminer S19K Pro for $2,279. I really like this one. I actually have a video coming up really soon. I just received one from them. And they also, of course, have the Iceriver ASIC miners with the updated pricing, with the Iceriver lowered pricing here. I'll explain all that later. But anyways, thank you to Crypto Miner Bros and Coastal Crypto Mining. So let's go, guys. I want to start off with some Kaspa, I guess like development, okay? This is not necessarily about mining, but maybe this is something interesting for anyone that's running the KDX wallet or node. Okay, so this is looks like this. You've probably seen it. You've probably installed it on your Windows or Linux or Mac, machine, and you are running the Kaspa node. And you're also using it as the wallet as well. So there is a new version 4 days ago. So I would probably update that. It says UPnP, bug fixes and improvements. Add user agent string to identify as KDX to other Kaspa nodes. All right, so that's what's been transpiring here. Looks like there was another update 4 days ago as well, 2.12.6, but looks like now it's 12.7. All right, so that's something that you should probably update to. Now, another thing I want to show here is Tangem wallet. All right, so something that a lot of people have been wondering about, like a cold storage wallet for Kaspa. Obviously there was like Zalcore, but that's more like a hot wallet for Kaspa. And so now there's a cold wallet, self-custodial wallet, which gives you full control of your private key, securely store your Kaspa, as well as thousands of other assets. Okay, so they have a limited edition Tangem wallet. All right, I'll have a link down below. I'm not affiliated or anything. I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I think this is cool. I know there's a lot of people asking about a cold storage solution for Kaspa. So here it is. There it is. That's pretty cool. I'll probably order some myself after this. There is another update here, which I think was pretty controversial on Twitter and X regarding the data gap on the Explorer, or just on Kaspa in general, because the space on the nodes were quite high. I believe they had to shave off some data because it was getting too large. And so on the Kaspa Explorer, there was a data gap, okay, in the transactions. So, but here, Kaspa Discord on October 1st, he said, I have successfully managed to fill our explorer.kaspa.org data gap covering the period from February 10th, 2022 to May 2022. All transactions and blocks for this time frame have been incorporated into the system to ensure the accuracy of the address view, and ongoing rescan process is in progress. Contributing to the database is particularly vital as some previously unidentified transactions are now recognized. Okay, so this was a pretty big, I would say, kind of like drama thing that I saw on Twitter, but it looks like now it's been resolved. I just read about it quickly, so I thought this was kind of something that I should, say on this video here. Okay. Going along, guys, I wanted to now talk about the ASIC miners. Okay, this is something, obviously I am a crypto mining channel, and Kaspa mining has definitely been the talk of the town. You've seen a lot of noise. You've seen a lot of marketing when it comes to Kaspa mining. And recently there's been also the overclocking methods for the KS0, KS1, KS2, KS3L. Okay, granted, disclaimer, if you do this overclocking, there's a chance that you may burn or damage your Iceriver KS0, 1, 2, 3, or 3L. There could be a chance that could happen. I would hate for someone to overclock their machine and it would die. I just want to have that disclaimer there. I have personally done this on my KS1 and KS2. I will show that in a second. Okay. But anyways, Now, I want to just quickly show here, I have an ASIC spreadsheet here, link down below if you guys want to see this. Not only do I have Kaspa, but I have a bunch of Bitcoin, Litecoin, all that stuff. But we're talking about Kaspa today, okay? So as for people that are going to be doing the overclocks, we found that the efficiency does get a little bit worse, okay? I don't have a KS3L overclock hash rate number on here, but I'm assuming it's worse efficiency. You guys can let me know down below for anyone that's done it. But, you know, you can see I want to mainly talk about the pricing. Okay, so the pricing of these ASIC miners have definitely been coming down. And I feel like it may come down a bit more here as we may have a bit of a downturn in the Kaspa price. We're at 0.045 now. Again, by the time you guys see this video, it could change. It could be better, higher, or worse. Right? Who knows? But we're looking at now the pricing of these ASIC miners, right? The KS3, Bitmain KS3s, I would say used to be 34, 40,000, 42,000 at one point. All right, there are plenty of people who ordered them. I know a couple of people on Twitter that said they ordered like a whole bunch of them. And now they're hovering around 16,000 for the 7.3 terahash, 8.3 terahash, 19,499. If you go to cryptominerbros.com, which I highly recommend ordering from them. Okay, they have their logistics down pat. The prices you see on their website include shipping and duties and taxes. So if you're deciding to buy one of these Iceriver KS1s, all right, end of October batch, okay, they did announce that on their Twitter. Add to cart, okay, and if you want $50 off, use offer code RedPanda. Just a little shill there. Okay, oops, I had this S19K Pro in there. Okay, so there's a $50 coupon code, RedPanda, if you want $50 off. Okay, so I personally would not order from the Iceriver.io because even though it says $2,299 here versus the Crypto Miner Bros, which is 2,529, right? Minus my $50 code, of course, is that, you know, they are also going to be adding on the tariffs, okay, and shipping as well, all right? Iceriver does not lower the shipping, all right, from what I've been hearing over the past couple months here. So let's just say I were to add one of these, you know, 2,229, and then looks like I had one here. Looks like they will also charge $110 in shipping, so $24.09. And so upon this price, when they ship it to you, especially in the US, there's a 25 or 30% tariff. You're going to be paying another couple $100 upon this. Crypto Miner Bros will lower the value of the unit, so you're not paying that insane amount. And I can attest to that. I've had more than 20 plus ASIC miners shipped from them to me through DHL. Comes within like 3 or 4 days. Really fast shipping to me. I'm in Canada. So yeah, for a lot of people asking, RedPanda, where to buy these? I literally got an email just like a couple hours ago before recording this video. I was like, RedPanda, I want to order an ASIC miner, Kaspa ASIC miner. Where do I order it from? And I'm like, oh, Crypto Miner Bros. That's the only one I really trust. Also Coastal Crypto Mining as well. These guys, links down below if you guys are interested. And yeah, it just seems like a lot of people are interested. And, you know, I'm not going to say whether or not it's a good idea to buy these now or not. It's quite insane for what Kaspa has done over the past, year here. And Kaspa's price has just gone, you know, parabolic. It's gone, I think it's done better year to date than Bitcoin. Like, it's been the best performing asset in the world, I believe, if we're thinking about it that way. But will it continue? I don't know. That's going to be the risk a lot of people are taking. If you are getting into the Iceriver ASIC mining, you're going to have to understand the risks here, that you're spending this type of money. Now let's get into the profitability. Okay, so profitability of these Iceriver ASIC miners, even the Bitmain, you know, currently as of recording, okay, at around, I'd say average electric in America is going to be 14. Okay, 14 cents. So Bitmain KS3, all right, right now is making about $127 a day. All right, for people that care about profitability, okay, $108. Now, if we're looking at the yield part of it, you're gonna have to go in here, okay, on hashrate.no. If you want to see the yield part, you can see that a KS3 will generate about 2,828 Kaspa. All right, that's a 9.4 terahash model, which is $21,000 right now. If you want to get it from Crypto Miner Bros, I believe it's let's see the last batch here, August 1st to 10th October. So available now, available now for pretty much $22,000 here. Quite a big ASIC miner. I'm actually working with Crypto Miner Bros right now on getting one of these and seeing if it might be good or not. But now let's go back to the profitability here. Okay, so KS2, KS1, right, $27, $13. KS0 is now $1.36. Granted, if you are doing the overclock, all right, which I want to talk about now, okay, so most of you, if not all of you, have probably already heard about the Iceriver overclocking. It's very easy to do now. Okay, the first iteration of it was not very easy. You had to do like a manual program, like Eclipse or something, and download it and do a bunch of stuff, manual stuff. But now there's a very simple way. You just do it all through the web GUI. Okay, very simple. When I did that video, it had the other method, because I recorded that video pretty much right away when they released it. And then like a couple hours later, they released the updated web GUI. I was just like, okay. Well, anyways, they have the KS0. Okay, I'll have this link down below for anyone that wants to do it. But disclaimer, all right, the disclaimer here is make sure there's a lot of things that could happen. Reduce the lifespan of the miner, permanent damage to the miner, increase power consumption, of course, increase heat output, which can damage the miner surrounding components, voiding the manufacturer's warranty, unstable mining performance, and system crashes. Do this at your own risk. Okay, if you know, this could happen to somebody, right? One of these potential risks could happen, so just beware. All right, anyways, let's go now to the files here. Okay, so very easy. You just download it, and then you go to the web GUI of the miner and just update it. You upload it there, update it. That's it. It's very easy to do. All right, they have the KS2 upload here, KS3L. I don't know what the hash rate is for this one. And there's also the KS0, of course, the most notorious one, which I think most people have done. But of course, you have to update the power supply. Okay. And so now this is where I'm getting into. I don't have an 180 watt one. I don't have a 150 watt one. I have a 230 watt one. Okay. And mine has been pretty good. Mine's been pretty stable at 158.56 gigahash. Mine is the second batch KS0. Now, I've heard some people with first batch KS0 having issues with the overclock. All right, so I would say there's going to be some sort of silicon lottery issue there. But you can see my KS0 here has been earning about $2.18 a day, so at 158 gigahash. So what you're seeing on these hash rate calculators is wrong. Okay, the stock KS0 is making about $1.36 or $1.14 there. And so mine's making about $2.18. So it's been pretty good with a 230 watt PSU, okay, laptop brick that I had laying around with my gaming laptop. And it seems to be really cool as well. The power supply isn't, you know, too hard pressed because it is a bigger wattage PSU. So it's nice and cool. And yeah, it's been going really good. Mine's been going really good. You guys can see the numbers here. Also total paid, okay. I've had this since August 23rd, I believe. So it's been, what, a month and a half-ish, almost a month and a half. And I've already mined about $158 worth, okay, or 3,503 Kaspa here. So I'm just mining and hodling it. And I'm doing the same with my KS1. Let's talk about my KS1 yield. It's just going down and down and down. So there's something I want to show here. Okay, so my KS1 was normally getting about 1,500 Kaspa. This is over the past month. Before that, it was earning a lot more, but I don't have that data here. So 1,500 Kaspa. And as we go down, you know, 1,200, 1,100, here 1,000 a couple days later. You know, a couple days later, it's now 900, and then 740, and then 669, and here we are today, 584, and I'm still accumulating for today. So 584 was the previous day, but you can see here, like every single day, the yield has been getting worse and worse and worse, or less and less and less. Depends how you look at it. I'm going to say worse because it affects the, you know, the profitability number here, which of course the Kaspa price, it has been having a lull, just kind of staying between 0.045 to 0.5 cents. Okay. So if it goes up higher, then the profitability, these numbers are going to be a lot better. Right, dependent on the Kaspa hash rate, of course, which has been climbing every single day. Yeah, it continues to climb quite high pretty much every couple days. And so it's going up and up and up. Bitmain has been, I would say, pre-mining on these things. It's quite noticeable, especially on F2 pool. The hash rate just jumps up considerably, all right, on here over the past couple days even. And hum pool has been going up as well. I mean, a lot of big play. I've seen someone on Twitter order like $600,000 worth of KS3s. So I know that there are big players out there. Big industrial miners are probably pumping out money to buy these KS3, KS3Ls, whatever, Kaspa, any of the Kaspa miners. And, you know, we are all just small fry, but the hash rate is going up consistently here. I'm thinking by, I don't know, November, December, I'm thinking we're going to hit up to 80, 100 petahash. Okay. It's assuming Bitmain is going to keep pumping these out. I mean, the prices of these things are, you know, like what they were when you guys remember like Kadena mining. And I'm not trying to compare Kadena with Kaspa and fundamentally. Okay. I'm not talking about the tech. All right. I'm comparing the Kaspa prices of when the ASICs came out for Kadena. The same thing. Comparing when I remember the gold shell, one of those gold shell ASIC miners that were like $50,000, KD6 or something, KD5 or something. And they were like, you know, $50,000 at one point, $45,000 because, you know, the Kadena price was so high. They were extremely profitable. They're making hundreds of dollars a day. But the same thing is kind of happening like we are seeing now. And we're probably going to see another leg down in the Kaspa prices for these hardware, in my opinion. It's probably not going to be immediate, but, you know, as we have seen, for those watching, have probably been following that, you know, a KS1 used to be like what, 12,000, or a KS2 used to be like $12,000, $16,000. Now it's $4,500. KS1's now $2,500. You know, these prices have been dropping every single week. I would say every couple, maybe not every single week, maybe a couple of weeks. And now that the hash rate has been jumping up, it's quite insane, right? And profitability has jumped off a cliff for a lot of these guys. My KS2 at one point was making $1,200 a day. Now it's jumped down to $27, which in my opinion, it's still good. Like $27, granted, $27 is $27. This, it constantly is going lower and lower and lower as I've been showing you guys because the difficulty has been going higher and higher and higher. Thus, as well, another thing to consider is the price hasn't, as of right now, has been staying at a standstill around this, you know, with the Kaspa being a $1 billion market cap and top 50 market cap coin. It's quite insane what has transpired with this coin over. But whether or not if this can hold up, I don't know. If Bitmain or some big entity, industrial entity that is mining and selling every day. Now, I wanted to get into, okay, that's enough about like profitability numbers and stuff. I wanted to get into Miningpoolstats. Now, some people have been seeing some like, you know, question mark or unknown like hash rate blocks here. Okay, so we got this big unknown 67.2% here. But that is because, in my opinion, okay, looking at this list, it's because F2 pool has a question mark. Okay, it's not. It looks like it's not updating to the blocks here. We got tw.pool-pool.com. That's also a question mark here, and also K1 pool. That's a question mark. So I think if we added all this together, which I believe it would kind of equate to this 75 unknown. Right now, F2 pool has pretty much 47% of the network hash rate. Okay. And then we got another 2.4 petahash here, another 1.33 here. And I mean, we don't see any other data with these other pools here. So I think combining all these pools, that's why we're seeing this unknown block rates, because you don't see F2 pool on this like pie chart here. Okay. F2 pool is not on here. So that's why. Okay. Some people were asking about that. And yeah, that's why it's unknown here on Miningpoolstats. And there is some, like, see 46.5 petahash, 59 petahash. That's in grade here. I've been seeing this, you know, go down to 40. I've been seeing it go to 45, 60, 65. It's been jumping around. Okay. And I've been thinking that I wonder if Bitmain, you know, they have their own server pool. They have their, another thing is to think of is NiceHash has their own pool as well, right? They are not on this list. Okay. So something to consider, right? With this much petahash here, which has been, like I said, fluctuating, that the Bitmain could have their own pool. It could be pre-mining as well as NiceHash is not on this list. So this could be in the unknown blocks area as well. Okay, the hash rate. So just something to consider there, just to show you guys, kind of explain a little bit there. I may be wrong on some of this, but just wanted to explain it. But anyways, guys, now going along. Okay, I showed you this. I showed you my KS0, KS1. Let's talk about here. Okay, so cas.fyi, I've shown this many times before. Just very curious, you know, over the past 24 hours, there's still people accumulating Kaspa, or, you know, there's been people maybe also getting up to the next leg up in terms of their category. Okay, crab, octopus, fish, dolphin, shark, whale, humpback, Aquaman. There's no more Aquaman anymore. It used to be MEXC exchange, I believe. But it looks like we got KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC wallet, and BitGet wallet, which have multi-millions of Kaspa here. But in terms of percentage, I'd say it's pretty spread out in terms of exchanges. And of course, then you can see the spread here of how many wallet addresses have certain amount of Kaspa range. 100K to 1 million Kaspa, Dolphins, 13,404. Okay, I'm one of these. I'll be honest. I'm one of these guys in here. Okay, I'm not a shark. I wish I was a shark, but that's only 2,700 people. 2,744 are sharks between 1 million and 10 million Kaspa. Whew, that's a lot. But anyways, it's just really cool to see this as looks like, see, minus 1.1% the past 7 days. Either people selling or people are moving to the next leg up. Octopus, 1K to 10K Kaspa. Most likely the case. Actually, yeah, 1.1%, minus 1.1%, plus 1.1%. So that kind of makes sense there. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, but I mean, there's been a lot of people inquiring about wanting to buy these ASICs. And I'm telling you, Crypto Miner Bros are the best. They have the best logistics. Iceriver is not good. Okay, Iceriver, ordering from Iceriver direct, their logistics team and doing their stuff there, it's not good. Okay, you want to get the service from a reputable vendor like Crypto Miner Bros or Coastal Crypto Mining. Okay, links down below if you guys are interested. But I think that's it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts regarding Kaspa. I'm not going to give any price predictions. Honestly, I don't know which way it's going to go. But if you're going to buy ASIC miners, it's going to be the risk that you are wanting to take. Okay. And also, if you really believe in Kaspa, also for long term. Okay. So another thing to consider is if you're mining this, you're seeing this nice dollar value now. If you're mining and hodling, you're hoping the price to go up, for Kaspa price to go up in the future, then that's what you believe in, right? And you believe in the tech, you believe in what Kaspa has been achieving so far. Okay, that's it, guys. I could talk about so much more, but I think that's it for this video. This video is long enough. I'll see you on the next one. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out.